Hey guys, Zach here and welcome to a new video. I quickly want to give you guys some updates on the channel, some news in general, and I missed some stuff, talking about some stuff lately. I think there are a few reasons for that, but we will do this now in one video. This is not a video where we really have to look at, so if you just can hear and do, I don't know, go grind or something else. Yeah. So first off, I want to thank you all. I finally got partnered from BDO, so I'm an official BDO partner now. I think they will also announce that at the upcoming week, and I will definitely thank you guys. Thank you all guys for it. It was a really long journey for me, and I'm really happy it finally happens. And I will not do a subscriber special for that one. I'm close to 1K subs. I will definitely do a subscriber special and giveaway at 1K subs. So you can be excited for that one. It will be a bit bigger than the last one. So yeah, I really hope you like it. And for future content, like mostly I will focus around PvP stuff, new stuff, like upcoming stuff, like my newest videos for Global Labs. I will keep this up. I will focus, if the new Node War system will come out, I will definitely focus around Node War system a lot. I will do like also maybe guides like how to build a node, stuff like that. In general, I will focus this whole channel more around PvP and not about PvE and guides. Guide stuff only PvP if I really can do guides for it. But yeah, just for you guys to know. The next thing on the list is, oh yes, Sage, right. I didn't say anything about Sage yet, and I had a look at him so far. Sage is, it's definitely a caster, like most people knew already it was a caster. I mean, it was quite obvious, to be fair, but it's a really, the skill animations look super dope. I think he's crazy, like, good looking. He will be a really cool character. The only problem I have with Sage at the moment is when he's going to be like OP like Sakwis, then I think this game has another problem. But this will definitely be a problem. I hope he's not so like OP as Sakwis. We saw already a lot of skills. I will show I'll definitely show a few here. I'm not too sure how he will be, but PC will get him next week, so this Wednesday. I have everything finished on my PC account. I have already a transfer coupon account still from the gift from Pearl Abyss, so I will instantly have him on level 60 with decent amount of skill points. I will make a showcase video. I will stream that day, so if you want to see Sage live with controller setup. Also, they added to PC the controller setup from Xbox and PlayStation, so on PC it looks exactly the same now as on console. So I will give you the full console experience on PC from Sage on Wednesday. So if you want to see that, definitely come on Wednesday, and yeah, you can have a look at it. I will of course make a video about him. What my thoughts are and how he is, kind of where I see him and stuff. And yeah, guys, I think this is a really cool class. I think Pearl Abyss did a really good job with this one, and we will have to see how he will turn out. Coming now to the gear progression part. For my gear in this upcoming year, like my next step, or like what I want to reach when covers are released. And with the social release now, is this gear set here, like with Kudum, and I would be like around 622 gear score. This is obviously an evasion build. Oh, I think I actually forgot to make this ultimate. Yeah, 27 gear score then. So this is what it would look like. Crystal wise, I would go for special evasion, obviously, like. Lip here, evasion crystals, Jin Vipers, 2 Hooms set, and corrupted. I hope we will get the Garmoth Heart edition to Dandy soon. On PC you can do another Garmoth Heart on your Dandy, and then you can put another 2 crystals in there. And I hope we will get this soon, and I will get another Garmothard, so I can put another 2 Hanum crystals in there. I hope they will bring this out really soon. However, this would be my main gear setup, my main gear goal. Once I reach that, I'll probably try to get a Pen Ogre. Because I think it's the best value, and even if it's harder to achieve than the other pen accessories, I think it's it's the best pen accessory to go for first. Obviously, I would definitely also have a Nuva build that would look like that. I have to actually also get the heave here. Obviously, with Nuva, you are nowhere near as tanky with Kutum, especially because with Nuva, evasion builds not really work that well. On Hashashin, sometimes I have the feeling even with Nuva you can reach an okayish tankiness. So I would nearly 300 AP here with okayish DP. I actually have to test how the setup works, but since I'm mainly playing it with Succession, I think Succession Hashashin can definitely still work with this gear setup, because his in fight time, when you go in, you deal quick damage and then you go out again. Like the time you actually get damage is not that high. Obviously, when you get chased by multiple people, that's something else. But I think you get the point here. And so I will definitely also have a Nuva setup. I will not sell my Pen Nuva, and I will have to test both setups in group fights. But I could imagine that this setup is even better for large scale, because in large scale it doesn't really matter if you're super tanky. Like with an assassin class, it doesn't really matter if you have like an AP build, if it's a more tanky AP build or less tanky AP build. You mostly in group fights or large scale, you are dead anyway. Once you get CC'd. So I would maybe go with highest possible damage here. For the third build, this is actually I think this is some kind of, this is with the Nashal offhand, with the evasion offhand. Then we are with another Centaur's build just to get a lot of evasion, and I think total evasion here is around nearly 800. So that should, this is a lot of evasion, especially on Hashashin. And since the AP actually is still okayish, I think I can combo most AP builds with that still. So I will be super tanky. Oh, I actually have to do this also ultimate here. Forgot about that one. I think it's even a bit more evasion then. Yeah, it's just a tiny bit. But you can see this is actually really cool build. I'm super excited to see how this actually works, because I have the natural offhand already. The only thing I don't have is the Centaur's build. And against caster classes, I don't feel any difference. Like against melee classes a lot, but when caster classes hit this wall take frigid, I'm dead so fast. No matter if I have the natural offhand with I think 120 evasion. So I think the Centaur's build and Kafros will fix that. Obviously I have to see, but those are the 3 gear sets I will go for, and the reasons why. But yeah, when we get anything new, I will maybe keep you guys updated to get everything Kafra 5, since we are Kafra 5 is the maximum amount of Kafras we can get so far in an item. I think that those this Kafras will it will take a while. It will definitely take a while to get all these Kafras. I think to get everything Kafra 5, like Nuva, Neshal, Kutum, I'm not sure if I will Kafra all those offhands to Kafra 5, probably not. But this will be around 30 billion, I think, in total. I'm not too sure at the moment. I did the math a bit, not for everything, but it should be somewhere around 20 to 35 billion for everything. This is a lot of money, and it will definitely take some time. Also, you can't really get, in my opinion, you will not be able to buy Kafra stones from the central market for a while. You can just pre-order 100 at a time, and it will definitely take a while. So once I reach this gear progression, either those 3 builds, I will definitely make another build and will share my next steps then. But this will definitely take some time until I'm finally here. But with those 3 builds, I should be suited for most situations. The only thing that I'm really struggling against right now with Hashashin is fighting DP strikers or DP mystics, or in general strikers or mystics that have at least some DP, just because I'm a Hashashin, I'm a magical class, so they just 30% or 40%, I don't know how much magical resistance they have, is just gone. So I definitely feel that. And I'm also missing a bit accuracy from Hooms, so I really hope we will get the addition for the Dandelion. So I get the 2 Hoom set bonus with more evasion, more DR, more health, and more accuracy that would boost everything from this build. So this is kind of the thing that I'm really missing right now. But yeah, I hope it will come soon. And not just with Aurelita, because I think on PC it was released with Aurelita. But yeah, guys, this was it for gear progression. If you have any questions, just ask in the comment section, and we will see us next time. All right, next we have the I will talk about a bit Star's End. Star's End is out now for, I think it's like 2 weeks already. Yeah, I think it's nearly 2 weeks already. And I think most people know this. So Star's End at the moment is a lot of PvP. That was also a reason why I didn't make any videos in this time. Like really, I wanted to make way more videos, but I had to do with my real life. Then I had to do with when I wanted to grind, I was not really able to because of PvP. And I still need to make some money, and I'm still trying to get those 10 distos. I already failed to, so yeah, I'm really sad here. But yeah, Star's End at the moment, I can just tell you, it's really annoying, like really annoying. I think people already get annoyed by it a lot, so it's like the last 2 days it was actually okay. Of course you get disturbed here and there, but it was nowhere near as, yeah, like the first week was horrible. And I think this will be for a while, but I don't know, I hope people get exhausted from griefing Lord. There's also a few videos coming that are really funny, so you can stay tuned for that with plebs and Star's End. It's really yeah, funny. However, if you're a new player, or I don't know, if you want to try out Star's End, I highly recommend not going on Arsha. Just, you know, if you go on Arshas and you go just in a rotation and start killing mobs, people will just farm you. It's not worth. Go somewhere else, and even there you will have a lot of problems probably if you want to grind there. So yeah, I don't know. Star's End at the moment is a mess, but this is also the reason why I hope we will get more servers. I also talked with the Nike people and partners. They also want more servers, and they have double the amount of servers, I think. So even them, they want to have more servers. We also want to have more servers. So I hope we will get at least 1 or 2 new servers in the future. I know that will not fix the problem, but it will make them a bit. It will make it a bit better. And yeah, the next thing on the list is the last thing also. I want to give you a quick my opinion to Hashashin so far. I will make an own video for Hashashin Awakening compared to Succession, Musa compared to Hashashin. But for now, I really have to say I don't regret the reroll at all. Hashashin is an extremely flexible class with 2 kits that are really specified for like some things. Like you have Awakening that's crazy in the 1v1s and can be good in small scale fights, large scale fights. Honestly, I saw a lot of people on PC doing cool stuff in group fights. The thing is, I don't know, on console it's a bit different. Of course, in my opinion, Awakening is really hard. You need to master it to be really able to play group fights probably. But I experience, if you like get one slow, if you get hit by a random meteor, if you get hit by I don't know, random high voltage from a wizard or witch, and you get one of those massive slows, you're most likely dead. Succession, I had the feeling is not that big of a problem. Succession, though, I think he's the way better group fighter, and is the better assassin. He's just like, yeah, more of an assassin type of character. Like Awakening is a bit different there. But Succession has problems in 1v1s against several classes. There are a few matchups that are nearly impossible if your target is equally geared and know how to play your class. For example, Succession Guardian is really hard to fight as a Hush. When the Guardian is not doing any mistakes, it's, like I said, nearly impossible to CC, especially Succession Novas as well. There's no way you will ever CC them. If you can't burst them down with your damage, then you have a problem. So with Hush against those classes, you definitely have a hard time. However, in group fights, small scale, large scale, Hush is amazing. He has so much utility there. You have range, you have debuff, you have high burst damage, you have iframes, you have fast movement. You definitely need to have a look on your movement in general, because at some point Sakash ran out of gas. So like after you spend all your cooldowns, all your skills, you just can stand there, or you can activate your alt breath, so you become a tornado. But when you don't have this up, at some point you can't do anything anymore. You don't have stamina, you don't have iframes left, you don't have the cooldowns. It's really hard sometimes, so you have to manage this a bit. In like that regards, Awakening, for example, is a bit better. You can keep going and going. Like Awakening Hashashin feels like constant pressure. You can constantly go on your target, playing aggressive. What's really cool, like I said, however, in large scale, I experienced that Awaken Hush has a lot of gaps, really a lot of gaps, but especially between your movement, you have unsafe stuff. If there's like, I don't know, like 5 Suck Wizards in the enemy team and they is throwing out skills everywhere, and they TP in, you don't see them, you just get CC. There's nothing you can do against that. It's super, super annoying. And yeah, I think Succession, I enjoy it a bit more at the moment, especially in group fights, because we have so much GVGs. In 1v1 though, it's definitely Awakening, and this is what I like about Hashashin. You have 2 kids that are really viable in different parts of the game, and everything is like, no matter Awakening or Succession, both kids are extremely viable in PvE. What is the most, like, the best thing about it? You don't really, if you play Awakening, you can PvE. If you play Succession, you can PvE. Succession's maybe a bit better, yeah, but not by a lot. So you can definitely still play Awakening and do a lot of good money. So don't have to be like feared that you will make less threshold with Awakening than Succession or lose money there. So I think that was it for today's video, guys. I wanted to just give you a few news and stuff like that. Yeah, so the next videos upcoming is probably the Sage one, then a few PvP parodies to Stars End, who will be definitely funny. And I hope you're excited, guys. Leave a like and a sub, and with that being said, see you next time.